The Novonix UHPC testing software suite consists of 3 standalone programs. HPC Protocol allows the user to plan and save a test sequence called a protocol. HPC Control is used to run UHPC tests using previously saved protocol files. HPC Plot is used to view the CSV data generated during and at the completion of a test. In this series, we'll run through developing a protocol, running our test, and viewing the data. Let's begin. We'll start by opening the HPC Protocol software and logging in. From here, we're presented with a fresh test sequence, which we begin to populate by adding steps using the plus button. We double-click the new step and select the type of operation we'd like to perform. Options include a basic open circuit storage, constant current constant voltage discharge and charge, a cycle counter, and a repeat or loop type operation. We'll create a basic protocol that charges and discharges a cell 10 times. For each step, we can set the conditions that govern at what point data is saved, or when the step is complete, as well as specific operating safety limits for our cell. Novonix protocol files are saved with a .pro1 extension. We'll give our test protocol a name, click Save, and move on to running this test using the HPC Control software. To run our test protocol, we'll open the HPC Control software and allow it to connect and initialize to our test controller. In this scenario, we've preloaded our test cells to channels 15 and 16 on our UHPC. We do a quick sanity check to verify that the cell's temperature and voltage are what we expect. Then for each cell, select the protocol test file we'd like to run. For every cell tested, we must enter its capacity in amp hours and specify where we'd like our output data to be stored. HPC Control displays a preview of the protocol loaded for each channel. We can double-click any step and view the conditions associated with it. Now we're ready to start the tests. We'll quickly recheck the temperature and voltage, then click Start. The idle icon changes to an O to indicate Open Circuit Storage step is now running. Rather than wait through this step, we can jump ahead in our protocol by right-clicking on the step we'd like to skip to and selecting Jump to this step. The icon now changes to a D to indicate that the cell is now discharging. Temperature, timer, current and potential columns continue to give live feedback of the state of each channel. Test data is continuously written to our CSV data file until the protocol is complete. HPC Plot offers a rich data environment for analyzing, visualizing, and re-exporting UHPC data. As we open the program, we're prompted to select the data files we'd like to visualize. We'll select the data files we created during our previous test. HPC Plot presents a combination of basic plots derived from the raw data by default. We can modify what is shown in each window by clicking the label and selecting the variables we'd like to display. By default, data across all cycles are shown, but we can specify individual cycles using the input box at the top. We can also use the arrow buttons to step through cycles, useful for visualizing how our cell performance changes across each cycle. In this voltage capacity plot, we see charge capacity slippage as we iterate through the cycles. Every plot window supports switching between cell data and cycle data, and common zooming and panning features supported on a standard 3-button mouse. Data can be presented as only charging or discharging cycles, and both images and data can be extracted using the Export Data dialog box.